Hi, my name is David Samuel Williams. My background is in geography and political science, and for the past 5 years I've been working on climate change adaptation. The most recent research has shown that climate change adaptation is oriented towards those who already have sufficient resources to adapt, as opposed to those most in need of adaptation. There are very few methods and approaches for including vulnerable communities in adaptation plans, both at the local municipal level and at the national governmental level. As a Mercator-IPC Fellow, I will explore and assess current approaches to climate change adaptation through the lens of the UNFCCC National Adaptation Plans and how these consider and address vulnerable communities in Istanbul. In addition, I aim to identify and develop processes for enhancing the consideration of vulnerable communities in climate change adaptation practice, suitable for formulating national adaptation plans.
Hey, my name is Michael Keating. I'm a political scientist contributing to the scholarly and practitioners' debate on the future of Europe. EU agencies have stood for solutions to European problems and as promoters for European integration. There are currently 48 agencies located in 27 member states. A mostly neglected feature of EU agencies is the growing importance and involvement of third countries in EU agencies, as a form of external differentiation of European integration. Currently, Turkey participates in only 2 out of 34 powerful regulatory EU agencies: the Environmental Agency and the European Monitoring Centre for Drugs and Drugs Addiction. As a Mercator-IPC Fellow, I will carry out research specifically on Turkey's engagement in these agencies and examine which policy areas and under which conditions Turkey could engage in the future.
Hi, my name is Elena Duke. I'm a political scientist focused on foreign policy analysis and theory development. The recent pandemic clearly showed that no country can solve today's problems alone. Thus, foreign policy must foster cooperation and understanding between countries and reduce global hierarchies. One area in which this can be taught is educational cooperation, such as schools abroad or joint universities. Educational cooperation is an important tool for sustainable foreign policy, meaning a foreign policy that is long-term oriented rather than problem-driven. As a Mercator-IPC Fellow, I will explore the potentials and limitations of these institutions and their impact as tools for a more sustainable foreign policy.
Hi, my name is Karolína Augustová and my research lies at the nexus of sociology and international relations. It examines migration, violence, and the EU's external border management. Transit migration and its intersections with violence have been increasingly observed along the EU's internal and external borders, stretching from southeastern Europe to Turkey. Refugee experiences of violence range from state withdrawal of aid to direct and brutal attacks at borders. These have significant impact on refugees' daily decisions, routines, and relations. Thus, the impact of violence on everyday life should be studied alongside with the EU's external border management. However, this topic remains understudied. As a Mercator-IPC Fellow, I will explore refugees' everyday experiences of violence in Turkey, while considering the EU-Turkey negotiations from the perspectives of NGO and political elites.
Hi, I am Ahmed Aşıcı. I'm an economist working at the nexus of economic growth and sustainability. Climate change is felt in all spheres. Today, as countries face additional economic problems and workers struggle to sustain their livelihoods, urgent transformation is a must. We need to find a way to simultaneously address economic, social and ecological problems. The EU's 2019 European Green Deal might be an effective, ambitious tool toward this end. While aiming to turn Europe into the first climate-neutral continent by 2050, the European Green Deal will have economic impacts on the Turkish economy as well. As a Mercator-IPC Fellow, I will carry out research on how the EU's European Green Deal will affect the Turkish economy and how Turkey can transform itself in order to face these multidimensional challenges.
Hi, my name is Özge Geyik. I'm a sustainability scientist focusing on food system sustainability. Around the world, we have been observing unsustainable patterns in the global food systems that have resulted in an exponential increase in the number of overweight citizens, despite persistent hunger and micronutrient deficiencies. Along with increasing agricultural production, greenhouse gas emissions are also on the rise. Turkey, like many other countries, faces multifaceted challenges and needs an interdisciplinary approach to achieve nutritional sustainability. As a Mercator-IPC Fellow, I will assess options for nutrition-sensitive and sustainable food systems in Turkey. With an interdisciplinary approach combining climate science, agronomics, and public health nutrition, my research project will create new knowledge on nutritional sustainability.
Hi, my name is Schierkolk. I am an educator and a social entrepreneur focusing on building international and transcultural bridges. Top-level relations between Turkey and the EU are increasingly strained. High hopes of convergence and even Turkey's EU accession have long given way to disappointments, to merely transactional approaches, and even to outright antagonism. An honest reversal of this trend will neither be fast nor always pleasant, but deep personal links, both old and new, can be a bottom-up economic, social, and above all, an emotional force to help see us through. For that, we need many more people to get to know each other and to actively shape our relations. As a Mercator-IPC Fellow, I want to learn more about how municipalities and their international partnerships can enable and support such participation. Özellikle gençlere, sivil toplum örgütlerine, belediyelere, yerel ve uluslararası kurumlara seslenmek istiyorum. Schauen wir alle gemeinsam, was wir voneinander lernen können. Ich freue mich darauf.